Right, Roxy, thank you so much. And speaking of the well-being of children, while the recession has taken a toll on us financially, it has also affected how some parents treat their children. The ugly reality is that more and more cases of child abuse are being reported. Joining us this morning is Dorrit Matthews from the Family Resource Center, and she's here to talk about Child Abuse Prevention Month. Tell me how this month got started.
Well, actually, in 1974, it's when our federal government passed legislation to protect children. But the month didn't start until almost 10 years later. In 1982, the federal government decided to start Child Abuse Protection Month, and basically it spread throughout the states, and now there's a lot of awareness raising during the month of April.
But this was kind of spearheaded by one grandmother, though. Tell me that story.
Yes, absolutely. There was a grandmother who lost her grandson because of abuse, and she was devastated over the loss. So what she did is she put a little blue ribbon on the antenna of her car, and people kept asking her, hey, what's this ribbon about? And she said, it symbolizes all of the bruises on my grandson who was killed because of child abuse. And that really kind of caught on, and now everybody uses that blue ribbon as a symbol of Child Abuse Prevention and Awareness Month.
During this month, what do you need from us as citizens and people in the community?
Well, what we're doing right now at Family Resource Center is, A, we're trying to raise awareness and let people know there's warning signs of abuse and what they can do. And then also, B, we care for about 500 children in Miami-Dade who've been abused or neglected.
That's just an overwhelming number.
Yes, and we actually think the number will go up because during recession times, there's a correlation that abuse and neglect does go up because families are very stressed. So, you know, what we're doing is we are doing a big drive right now to collect school uniforms. We're doing a big drive to collect backpacks and school supplies that we're going to give to our children, because most of them, when they're removed from the home, they do not have anything except the clothes on their backs. So we're really trying to, you know, set them up to be super successful in school and hopefully, you know, either get reunified with their biological parents, if that's the appropriate course of action, or find adoptive parents.
Now, in all of this, you could use a corporate sponsor.
Yes, we could.
And you would need them to either step up financially or supplies, like, so I guess a school supply company or like a Walmart or Staples or Office Depot would be a good partnership for you.
Absolutely. Anybody in office supplies or anything like that, because, you know, every year, you know, buying all of these things for the kids gets very expensive.
Again, and tell me this, so many of these kids are damaged because of this. What are the warning signs that all of us should be looking for to prevent this kind of thing?
Well, if a child has trouble interrelating with adults, maybe it is closed down, you can look at also in their physical appearance. You know, are they coming to school dirty every day? Really kind of looking at how the child might be cared for or interacting with adults. And again, you know, there's a hotline. It's 1-800-96-ABUSE. It's a free call. If you do suspect that there's something going on with the child, you know, by all means, please make a call and somebody will come in and check it out.
And what do you all do at the Family Resource Center? Because I'm sure not only the physical, if a child's been beaten or neglected, but I'm sure there's a bunch of emotional and mental things that go on there as well.
Absolutely. We coordinate the care for the child that come into our caseload from, you know, obviously, as we mentioned, providing physical things such as clothing and backpacks, but we also are a community mental health center. So many times we provide counseling and therapy to the children and to the families, because it can be very devastating. And, you know, in an ideal world, we are able to reunify that child with the parent that they love. You know, oftentimes with abuse, you think that the child wants to get away from the parent who's the abuser, but that's not the case. A lot of times it's really that the parents don't understand or know better. There was a segment you had earlier today about that father who left the children in the back of the car. Oftentimes, you know, in the summer, if you leave an infant alone in the car, that's a case of neglect, and it's usually ignorance. So we really, as a community, need to step up and educate everybody around us of what it looks like and how to care for our children.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for all the stuff you're doing at the Family Resource Center. You're really making a difference in our community. For more information about Saturday's art clinic at the Family Resource Center, you can log on to their website at www.frcflorida.org, and they need donations, so give everything you can. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Thank you.